wanted to find out ways to minimize my kids. It was a personal problem. We wanted to minimize my kids just sitting around staring at our screens and our iPads. Myself as well. So, and we found that simply reading books sometimes wasn't enough. It wasn't engaging enough. Wasn't exciting enough. But when we combined some character dialogue with some sound effects, as well as getting them really be interactive with our toys, and really relying on toys to move the story forward, it became really fun. And we just we're surprised, whoa, is anybody else doing this? And it was just fun. And then we tested it out with our friends and the friends of friends, and they were able to give us some really good feedback, and really like the product so far. So it's really cool experience.
Yeah, so I guess the beginning of Right Cheers was really an aha moment. My father-in-law and I were cutting wire mesh, and I was hacking away at it with snips, and he was holding it apart, and our hands were getting ripped up, and it was really one of those times where you think to yourself, there's got to be something. I have to get my hands out of the way of this wire mesh. And so, I drew some sketches on paper, and then I was like, okay, I need to build this thing. So I started building it.
Okay. So how did you actually get started?
First thing I did was hit Google Patents and see if I could find something out there that was similar.
Myself I'm a designer by trade, so I love drawing monsters, and I love telling my kids stories at night. We love books. We read all the time. So that's basically just an extension of what it struck me as what we really needed. We wanted to move around, and we love monsters, and there's monsters all over my house. So that's really where.
Did you get inspired by Pokemon Go by any chance?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Pokemon Go was on repeat on Netflix for us. So yeah, we love it.
I see some influence there.
So how did you find your first customers, or how do you plan to find them?
Well, for ourselves, we're planning on launching early next year. And the way we find our first customers is really through our beta program. We've reached out to friends and really listened to their feedback. And they're essentially, we consider them as our first customers, since we give them our toys, even some very, very quickly, because we wanted to get their feedback as fast as possible, so we can iterate and improve upon it. And this way we're improving, and we're getting really good relationships with our first customers. And it's good because we make them happy. They're very enthusiastic. The most enthusiastic ones share with their friends and their friends, and it becomes organic. And we hope to continue the momentum until we go to launch.
Oh yeah. What was it? First customer?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. So I think in the beginning, what I did was I reached out to a lot of press outlets with something that I thought was, I believed it to be true, but also sensational. So I tried to find something like that. I don't want to say something that's not true. So what I did was I reached out to press outlets and I said, the most important innovation in scissor design in 2,000 years. And then hopefully I get them to read the email, and I was able to get some a little bit of just kind of fun organic press coverage. But the reason I said that is because around 100 AD, that's when the pivot was put in the scissors. And since then, the configuration has essentially been the same for the last 2,000 years. They're holding it like this.
How do you plan to grow your company? Make it even more bigger?
For us, it's word of mouth at the moment. But before growing it, we have to launch first, and we need to make sure we're satisfying our first customers, and we have to take it one step at a time. We could always say we could reach out to influencers, parent blogs out there. That's definitely in our plans, but at the moment we're focusing on getting a good word of mouth growth from our first customers.
I definitely agree. It's important, like, to really help out customers in the beginning because they may be facing a few issues, and it's really those initial customers that make a big difference. To make sure they're satisfied, make sure they're happy, make sure they like. Because a lot of it also is just learning how to use it. I mean, it's something new, so that's definitely important. But also, like, yeah, so getting involved in maybe for example, there's a conference on hand therapy, so getting involved with stuff like that.
So like how can we with the audience like help your startup company?
Get the word out.
Yeah, that's really it. For us, it's like we'd love to get the word out. Go to our website, visit Facebook, and we'd love to get everybody enjoying our toys as quickly as possible.
Thank you again for taking